Hello and welcome to our Delta analysis video. This is Delta Luxray. Today, a steel and poison type, um, which is pretty good defensively, except that it has a 4 times ground weakness, which sucks, and a 2 times fire weakness, I think. Psychic is neutral, fighting is neutral. Uh, I think that's it. That's it, I think. Also, I didn't have a video yesterday, and this is late for me. For my standards, this is late. It's like 11 p.m. exactly. So yeah, I was busy, very busy. I thought I had a midterm tomorrow morning, but it was decided to be uh, to not be graded, like 3 hours ago. That was very nice. I was studying for like a day and a half for like literally nothing. But okay, it's okay. I'm not mad, just a little bit sad. But okay, Delta Luxray. Delta Luxray has okay speed set with 70 speed. It's not that good, like especially with the quad weakness. It's pretty common. Like everything gets earthquake, even this thing gets earthquake. Everything gets earthquake. Um, its bulk is like okay, like pretty much base 80 across the board defensively. 95 special attack. Like its special attack is not bad, but its physical attack is significantly better, and also its physical move pool is a lot better. I will mention one special move though. I'll mention one special move. That is not awful, and could work on like more more utility sets. But 120 attack by far its stronger offensive stat. Without a doubt, it's a lot stronger. It's a lot harder, um, and it's the one you will be using most of the time. Its abilities are Poison Touch, Sniper, and Corrosion. Um, Poison Touch is a 30% chance to poison. The Sniper increases. Wait, no, Sniper is not increased crits. It's super luck. Sniper is crits do double damage instead of 1.5 times damage. I'm not actually sure if this thing gets like focus energy. Does this thing get focus energy? Let's find out. It does not get focus energy, okay. Unfortunate does not get focus energy. So sniper really isn't that useful. Corrosion is means you can poison types and steel types. Originally it has venomous as an ability, but venomous was awful to code because venomous means that if you regular poison, you toxic poison instead, and I did not know how to code that, so I didn't. It's now corrosion, which is like not. It's okay, I guess. Like it's approximately as good as venomous would be. Like if you like, you could poison like something really annoying, like I don't know, Pex. You could poison like Pex, but in general, I think Poison Touch or Vampiric is a better ability, and Vampiric is a new ability in the update, which I have not applied yet, but soon. TM. Um, Vampiric means that every contact move heals you of 25% of the damage dealt, which is in general pretty nice extra recovery. Um, and yeah, it's good for hitting hard physically. Get like like constant recovery as well, with like black sludge maybe. Like you recover a lot and you resist a lot of types, so it's not bad in the slightest. Um, it's generally just poison touch, vampiric, whichever one you prefer. Both rely on contact moves to really do anything, so it could depend on from situation to situation. Um, some notable moves are bulk up and home class for setup. Bulk up is generally better setup move, but home class does improve the accuracy of your strongest double stab options in gunk shot and Iron Tail. Physically speaking, like especially like Sludge Wave and Flash Cannon, is not really relevant because home class boosts attack. Glare is a good move to just 100% of the time. Paralysis, any non electric type Pokemon. Taunt stops things from being annoying, like recovering or defogging on this thing's hazards, which will come later. You can roar to stop setup from being annoying. It gets knockoff to move items, sucker punch for priority, and both spikes and toxic spikes for hazard options. Um, I, even though spikes are probably overall better than toxic spikes, I think this thing is better for the toxic spikes because it is in general a pretty niche Pokemon. It's not the best Pokemon. Like I'm gonna spoil it. It's not that great overall. Like it just gets bopped by Earthquake and Earth Power so easily. So I think Toxic Spikes are like better if they are really good in a matchup. Then you bring this thing for Toxic Spikes. I don't like. I see you rarely bringing this thing for Spikes because even though Spike is overall more useful, Toxic Spike is very good in niche situations where your opponent doesn't have a poison type. So that's why I think Toxic Spike is a better set, which is why the first set is a Toxic Spike set. With Black Sludge you can run like Shoka if you want to live in a ground type hit or something like that. I just put Poison Touch on this. Vampiric could also be an ability that you want. Actually, like Vampiric is probably better because you're Toxic Spiking anyway. And I assume that if you bring this, your opponent doesn't really have a good way to deal with Toxic Spikes. I put a stab option there as the second move. Gunk Shot or Poison Jab, whichever one you prefer. Iron Tail or Iron Head, whichever one you prefer. All of them make contact except for Gunk Shot, and then two of the moves that you could just two random coverage moves or utility moves. Like other stab option, Earthquake, Knockoff, Outrage. Outrage, actually, the reason I put Outrage on this is because if a fairy comes in on Outrage, like Outrage hits dragon types hard, right? But if a fairy comes in on it, you just don't care because your dual stab is super effective on fairy. So you can pretty freely click Outrage, honestly. That's why I put it on there. Spikes, if you do want both of the hazards, Taunt to prevent things from removing hazards or statusing you or healing up or whatever. Sucker Punch for priority, Super Fang to get a guaranteed 50% off, and Superpower to hit like annoying steel types, annoying dark types, annoying normal types. It's just an okay offensive option, and I think it's like honestly not that bad of an option. You could also run Corrosion, which I didn't mention anywhere, like I didn't type it anywhere, but Corrosion is a base 70 special move that hits steel type super effective. Base 70 poison, special poison move. And if you're going with like one move, I think that might be the best option because poison kind of gets walled by steel. If you go physical, steel kind of gets walled by like water and steel and fire. You just get walled by too much. And corrosion generally hits like pretty much everything. So yeah, that would be like the best one move to run. Yeah. If you want to go that route, it's not that weak especially, but physical is just a bit stronger. Going into the second set, I didn't size this. Why do I forget to size things? There we go. Okay. A choice slash setup, I guess. I don't like setup as much as I like choice because like choice just clicks buttons and it does that pretty well. Setup just sets up and waits to get earthquaked, and that's why I don't like setup nearly as much as choice. Choice doesn't give your opponent a chance to do like revenge you because you're claiming a kill and then switching out, claiming a kill and switching out. You just click buttons against things that just can't touch you. And that's because it does have a ton of resistances and only 2 weaknesses. You take hits from pretty much anything, like really. So yeah. So I put bulk up slash Horn Claws there. Horn Claws is nice for Iron Tail and Gunk Shot, but bulk up is for like everything else. I guess for like Rock Slide you can also use Horn Claws and get a more accurate Rock Slide. But in general, bulk up would be my preferred choice. Although Horn Claws does have its opportunities Depends on how good physical defense is in a like matchup or something, or it's just a coverage move in case you're choiced. Um, and I'm talking band or scarf mainly, if that wasn't obvious. Um, and I would go like one of the two, one of both coverage options: Iron Head plus Iron Tail, Gunk Shot slash Poison Jab. Definitely Gunk Shot and Iron Tail on the Horn Claw set. Otherwise, it's whether you want power or accuracy. Um, I think all four of those are valid options. Iron Tail probably the least one because it's like 75% accurate, and that sucks. Okay, but okay. Other options are for choice, like the other two moves. Set up the other one move, um, Earthquake, Knockoff. Also, I put an asterisk for every move that is contact and therefore triggers Vampiric or Poison Touch. So Earthquake, Knockoff, Outrage, Rock Slide, Sucker Punch for priority, could be nice on like a bandit set, even though it can can easily get taken advantage of because it's like free setup, free substitute, free rocks, free defog. It's free a lot of things that you can't stop. Superpower, T spikes, because T spikes on like I still like T spikes on my choices honestly. If you don't need a fourth move, then you can just put T spikes on there and pressure your opponent to like defog or bring in their poison type, or even bring their poison type in. If they didn't bring a poison type in general, it's actually pretty nice to have just one layer of T-Spikes up. And Claire is always nice in an emergency situation where you just need to paralyze a threat. Claire is definitely an option, and it will be less expected on a very offensive choice bandit choice scarf set. I do like Vampiric on like a choice bandit set because a choice bandit gunk shot is the one that's not contact. A choice bandit Iron Head, choice bandit Poison Jab with base 120 attack is like hits pretty damn hard, and therefore you also get a good chunk of HP back. But Poison Touch could definitely be useful. It's just a bit more risky, but at the same time, if it works out, it's a lot. Well, Vampiric could be nice, but there's also a chance it just doesn't matter because you get bopped by Earthquake and Earth Power. So yeah. In general, this is a pretty niche mon, mainly used for like offensive sets for T-Spikes in my opinion. But I could definitely see this thing being a good like late pick. Like if it wasn't obvious, like all these videos are based on Draft League because that's the only format I play. But yeah, this could be a good late draft pick. If you need a poison type, if you need a steel type, I wouldn't get this. Personally, I wouldn't get this if you needed a steel type. If you had something like if you had like a Celesteela or something, maybe not a Celesteela, but like you get what I mean. If you have like a good defensive steel type already, this could be a good offensive one that also gives you grounded poison and access to T-Spikes. So yeah, in general, not too bad. And next up is I don't know, is it Noivern? I think Noivern is next. But okay, I'll try to keep daily uploads going. Sorry for yesterday, was busy. Things didn't go as I hoped they would. But okay, that's it for this this video, and see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.